Hey, trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. Okay, so It's On Site is reporting that Lizzo plans to sue backup dancers for malicious prosecution in response to harassment lawsuit. Lizzo's legal team is preparing to fight back against her former dancers who are suing her for several claims. According to TMZ, Lizzo's attorney, Marty Singer, claims the Truth Hurts crooner plans on suing Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez following newly surfaced photos of the women happily carousing and gleefully reveling backstage with the performers from a topless cabaret show in Paris during Lizzo's tour. If you recall, the former dancers alleged in their lawsuit they were forced to go to the Paris topless show, but Singer says that the photos contradict the claims. Singer says the images show the accusers happily cavorting backstage with the topless dancers. Niyama Ramani, the accuser's attorney, denies Singer's claims, saying her clients were smiling in the picture because, of course, they wanted to keep their jobs. They had bills to pay just like everyone else, but they finally had enough of the abuse. We stand by every claim in the lawsuit and look forward to trial. Lizzo's lawyer adds he has other substantial evidence in addition to the photos and videos that prove the glaring contradictions between what the plaintiffs claim in their bogus lawsuit and what is actually proven by the facts. Singer also says Lizzo intends to sue for malicious prosecution after she wins the backup dancer's suit. I will wait for this to play out. I've had my initial opinion, and usually I'm on the side of the people that are employed. That's just kind of where I fall. But I will sit back and just try to see what comes out. I'm not sure when they're going to have their trial, how far they are along. Are they still doing discovery? Things like that. But I have my eye on it. But yeah, just in case, I will say I'm usually on the side of the employees by default, but I'm willing to listen to both sides. The Neighborhood Talk is reporting that Chef Pie, I haven't heard her name pronounced out loud, Chef Pie, creator of viral pink sauce, claims financial ruin after a business deal goes south. Quote, I don't even have enough money to buy my kids food on my own, end quote. So the Neighborhood Talk says, neighbors, do y'all remember the viral pink sauce creator Veronica Shaw, aka Chef Pie? Well, it seems that she has now claimed to be in financial ruin and unable to provide for her kids after a business deal that went left. According to Yahoo, Veronica currently has a GoFundMe where she has a goal of $100,000 she'd like to reach to get back on her feet. On her GoFundMe page, she states, quote, I am a single mom and I do everything for my kids. Right now, I don't even have enough money to buy my kids food on my own. End quote. If you guys can remember, Veronica faced heavy backlash and criticism after customers complained about receiving rancid bottles and crushed containers of her infamous pink sauce. In addition, Veronica admitted on Instagram Live that the product was not FDA approved. This is when Dave's Gourmet stepped in to assist Veronica as a distributor for her pink sauce. Everything seemed to be going smooth with Dave's Gourmet, helping Veronica relaunch the sauce into over 4,300 Walmart stores and Dave's Gourmet website before Veronica claims she has not been given royalties. On the GoFundMe, Veronica further states, I made a few mistakes on the way, which led me to trust a company that is trying to take everything away from me. They lied to me, they are not paying me, and are not being transparent about records. So if this is true, I wouldn't be surprised. The story is classic where a big company would take advantage of someone. So I am not sure. I wish that she would have taken the time to try to have someone look at her contract outside of, I'm guessing, whoever she did have help her, if she had someone help her. I do remember this. I remember when it first came out, and I remember her saying some really naive statements. So again, I'm going to have to wait to see this play out because I feel like any initial judgment passed, I'm not sure. So I don't want her kids to go hungry, obviously. And I hope that she can find counsel or something that will help her get the deal that is fair if the initial deal was not fair. I guess a lesson learned again. It sounds like the music industry out there all over again where artists are taken advantage of. Hopefully, if it wasn't anything on her or she didn't do anything wrong, that she gets a fair shake. And if it's not that and she willingly signed something and thought that it would be enough, I just hope it's given a fair look. I will just say that. Because again, I need more and I'm not sure. All I can picture is her initial videos, and I'm sure that's making me a little biased. So I'm trying to just wait to see when more information comes out. I would love to see the contract. I would love to see that. According to the Jasmine brand, it says Wendy Williams opened a secret bank account after her accounts were frozen by Wells Fargo. It says former daytime TV host Wendy Williams is allegedly trying to regain access to her fortune by reportedly opening a secret bank account. According to Radar Online, a source close to Wendy Williams, 59, says the media personality has secretly opened up a new bank account to redirect any money she earns moving forward away from Wells Fargo. It appears Wendy Williams is taking matters into her own hands after her accounts were frozen by Wells Fargo last year due to alleged financial struggles. If you recall, Williams' financial advisor told Wells Fargo she was of unsound mind, resulting in the entertainer getting placed under guardianship. The insider also noted that Williams doesn't know how to use the new bank account. They said Williams is allegedly trying to sell off her personal items to friends, but she doesn't know her account number and refuses to accept checks. It's a mess. As previously reported, Williams' bank account was frozen by Wells Fargo in January 2022 due to suspicions of the famed host being subjected to financial exploitation, dementia, or undue influence. In claims she has refuted, Williams has been classified by the bank as an incapacitated person who requires guardianship. Williams has since been banned from accessing her estimated $20 million fortune after a New York judge designated a guardian to oversee her funds. Williams' former attorney, LaShawn Thomas, previously explained how Wells Fargo was able to freeze her accounts. He said, quote, basically what Wells Fargo is using is a rule that was promulgated by an organization called the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. And under that rule, it grants Wells Fargo the right to suspend a transaction in the event they deem that the transaction is of suspicious nature. I think someone should look into Wendy having a better third party person to help her get in control of her things. I don't like that a bank has the control. I don't, and we've seen videos. Wendy has not seen herself. We don't diagnose, obviously, but we've just seen that, like, this is not the Wendy Williams we've grown up knowing. I wish for someone to be in her corner that can actually make sure she's not getting taken advantage of by outsiders. But also, I don't think it should be Wells Fargo. I mean, look at all the things that Wells Fargo has had on them with some of it, I won't even, some of it's not alleged fraud. It's very much proven fraud because I think they had to apologize, rebrand. I'm not even sure financially if they ever, you know, had any kind of restitution. I wouldn't be surprised if not. So yeah, I don't like that. I didn't like it when I first heard it. I don't care that she's considered to be an incapacitated person. I feel like she should have some type of guardian that can be vetted to actually take care of her. Like that bothers me so much every time I see that. And lastly, did you all see the Love and Marriage Huntsville super trailer for the mid-season return? There was a lot in there. I have a lot of statements, but I'm gonna tell you two that really stood out to me. One was where Melody called Martell out for wearing that ring from 2008. And she said, basically, what are you doing? And he said, I'm trying to manifest. I'm manifesting. Boy, manifest some sense, some common sense, book sense, some sense in your pockets. But that ain't, you're not getting that. That was, ugh. And see, that's that stuff that, it's all seemingly annoying, but it's more than annoying because I do feel like he believes it a little too much, and that's why he has to be court ordered to stop contacting her and things like that, like except for to do with the kids and things like that. Like it's too much. Like it's too much to just be only funny. Like it's funny in a way because he's always gonna be a clown in my eyes, but also men like him don't know how to let go, and I don't like it. But she has said she always has security around. Thank goodness. That is great. Okay, and then the next statement was when she was in the hot tub. I'm sure, what was it, Tisha, Kimmy? possibly Tiffany, and possibly Kiki. But and what's her friend's name? Nell, little Nell. I'm saying little Nell because Nell's so short. But and she said something along the lines of what's tragic is having 4 kids by a man that never makes you finish the sentence. We're grown. You know what I'm talking about. And I said, well, dog, Martiana bust down ain't busting down even in that department. Oh my gosh. So he just a disappointment all around. Not passing open book test, disappointment in the relationship in many ways. Just oh gosh. But y'all watch that super trailer if you haven't, so we can talk about it hopefully tomorrow. Yes, but it was a lot more in there. That was just the 2 I said, let me go ahead and pick this out. But it's a lot. It's like a 5.5 minute super trailer. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Talk to y'all later. Bye.